morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Unspoken Truth. I'm the founder of Mutual Respect and the host, Daniel. And just a quick reminder that everything you see on my podcast is for educational purposes only. Well, and a little bit of research and development, but that's a different legal disclaimer in itself. So what I really wanted to address in this short clip is that how are we still all pretending that there isn't a population replacement program taking place right now in our country? How are we ignoring that our future generations are going to live under a dictatorship that is completely unsafe for our children and grandchildren? And how are we accepting this blatant political corruption right in front of our face without uniting, standing shoulder to shoulder and demanding that these bastards stop destroying our country and our children's futures? Australian men, find your backbone, realise our purpose in life. This is why they have targeted us for 50 plus years, for this very point in time, because majority of men have been so targeted and destabilised and traumatised through the family court predominantly, but every other aspect as well, where you can be labelled a violent perpetrator and you're not even violent, but they'll hear that ex parte against you in the legal system and you'll be deemed a violent person irrespective of your past or even what you've ever done. But we all know this is taking place. We all know that the corruption is getting far worse, far quicker than we could all ever have imagined, but yet we're still doing nothing about it. Oh yeah, you've got a few of these social media uninfluential people out there that'll carry on and they'll get a lot of clicks, they'll get a lot of likes. They might even be paid to do a few podcast interviews here or there, or they might come out with their own merchandise range. But the sad reality is they're doing absolutely fuck all to protect and safeguard our country and our future generations. The very moral fabric of society is being erased in Australia, and Australians need to get up off their knees and stand united, because if we don't start screaming enough's enough, then they will continue to destroy our way of life, enslave our children and grandchildren, and history will remember us as the silent, fearful, obedient men that couldn't do fuck all to protect their country or generations that come after them. So with all due respect, Australia, respect our past and protect our future. And for those out there that are watching and listening and going, oh, who the fuck are you? What would you know? Well, I appreciate the questioning, because I am nobody special. I'm just somebody that runs a B-grade podcast out of my office that expresses my personal opinion. But I only do this because I want to safeguard our country. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for likes and shares. I do this because I can see what's coming. This is the moment where we either step up or we stay laying down, and we will be conquered. But even worse than that, it'll be un-Australian, because we'll be conquered for not even having a go. That is not what this country was built on. For fuck's sake, Australia, wake the fuck up and realise what's taking place right now in front of our face. Protect our children and our grandchildren.